Good morning. Hey guys, welcome to Comfy Cozy Up. We are day 11. So day 10, I read nothing. And that's sad. I didn't read nothing. And then this morning I have a doctor's appointment. It is about 7:20. My appointment was 7 o'clock. 20 minutes in and out. And one of the best thing is I went in there with much more confidence this time because everything was good. And blood pressure, everything is good. We talked about my the weight thing, and it's only 12 pounds, guys. 12 pounds. All this running I'm doing for 3 months, and all I lost was 12 pounds. But then he looked at everything, my tracks and everything, and he's like, yeah, but you're running, so you're getting muscles, you're losing inches, so we're gonna celebrate the 12 months. Let me tell you, I needed that. We're gonna celebrate 12 months, 12 pounds. I needed that because it's such a like when you're doing all that running and it's hard and you're sweating, you want the scale to drop a little bit more, but then I'm like, I'm gonna celebrate. So today I'm gonna celebrate my 12 pounds, okay? My 12 pounds. And he was he loved everything. That my stats was so good. Everything was so good. Like, I'm so happy about it. So today goal is to finish the group read, because I want to really start doing my notes and get everything ready. And then I'm picking up one more book. I am taking tomorrow off. Tomorrow is Juneteenth, so I am taking Juneteenth off work. So I will be home and try to work on a project. I have my bag. So the only thing I have in there is my wallet. And yeah, so I have my bag today. It was cute. It was cute. I'm definitely can't wait to make a bigger one, and also I'm gonna work on another smaller one because I want to practice some stitching stuff before I make the other bigger one. That's going to be a little bit more time consuming, but it was cute. It's cute to have today. With my little brown sandals. It is not raining at the moment, but it's not a rainy day. It's supposed to rain later. This is day 5 of raining, guys. I don't know where you guys at, but this is day 5 of raining. Day 5. I'm over it. So in the previous clip, I think the opening clip, I was going through my bookshelf and all the books that I own that are Caribbean that I haven't read yet on my shelf. And I realized that is not all of them. I think I have a few more that somewhere, either in my bedroom or that I haven't read it, that's Caribbean. Nevertheless, I'm gonna pick up one of them, and because I still have a few days, because this is day 11, I still have 4 more days. Yeah, that I can read. So anyway, and I don't even know what was going on this morning when I woke up and messing with my phone and somehow accidentally deleted day 7 to 9 video. And I hate re-uploading because you just lose all the views that you had, all the comments, everything that's associated with that video is gone. So I had to re-upload it. So if you happen to not watch, if you watched it before, the first day I uploaded, give it another watch for me, please, and likes and all of that. I'm a little bit bummed. There was some really cool comments that gone. All right, guys, so I'll see you next one. I'm heading back home. I'm hungry because I didn't eat anything yet, and prep for it. I gotta go to work later. All right, guys, see you in the next one. Good morning. So this is day 12. Day 12, I started with a 4-mile run, and up these hills I'm still trying to conquer. It took me an hour. Slow, but I got it done. And now I'm gonna head inside do some stretch, get something to eat, and start my day off that I took. So glad I took the day off for Juneteenth. Yay. All right, guys. Whew. So we're day 14. Day 14. CaribAthon just felt like it just went by so fast. Now, I literally was vlogging this week, and there's just so much was going on that I felt like this vlog is choppy. Nevertheless, a book was read. A book was finished, and another book was read. So I read total of what we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 book. Now I am gonna start another book because I will be continuing reading Caribbean books until the month is over. But it's just not gonna be done by the time tomorrow comes. And tomorrow the focus is on the live chat. So if you haven't seen the post that I put up on the community board as well as Instagram, tomorrow is the group chat, and it is for Passion Tide. And this is the book that we read for the group read. So hopefully you guys were able to read this. Now, I'm going to save my opinion, save my thoughts, everything for the live chat. So you have to tune in tomorrow to hear my thoughts on this book. And all the good stuff, the bad stuff, the interesting stuff, the get yourself together right stuff, that kind of stuff. But we're going to talk about this. I feel like this is going to be a great discussion because of the topics that was in this book and the fact that the storyline, how it's been told in multiple perspectives. I think this is going to be a good discussion. So join us tomorrow, Sunday at 4 p.m. on this channel. You definitely see more posting and all that of it throughout today. But yeah, excited. So, Passion Tide. Now, I was shopping the books, my bookshelf. Now, if you watch my January, the outer bookshelves are all unread books. I don't know if it's showing up. Yeah, it should be showing up. So, I added one on this end, and I added one on this end, and they're all unread books. So, I knew I had Caribbean books on there, but it was just a matter of what was I in the mood to read. And initially, I said, let's try this. The Island Sisters. So this is Mickey Bartholomew Morency. Now she is a Haitian author. This book was released back in 23. Did not read it. She was kind enough to send me a copy and even signed it. But I didn't get to it. And then I also didn't really know what it was about because I kind of walked into this blind. I just knew it was with 4 women. And I was thinking it's going to be more on the contemporary side. It's heavy. It is heavy. These are 3 women who met at a very young age and have this bond. And now they're navigating adulthood and the decision they made. A lot of it is influenced by family. It's influenced by their tradition, influenced by religion. And they are in these messy relationships and what happened throughout it. What I do like about this is how the author really focused on healing and how therapy and things that you get to really get the nitty-gritty of what's happening. Now it does follow 3 different islands. 2 of them are Haitian, and then one is from Guam and the other one is from St. Thomas. So this is full of Caribbean people, Caribbean culture. it is very much a Caribbean storyline. It's also interesting because it is set in the late 70s and 80s. So there are things that's happening in this book that it makes me like think of the time period and how women were what they had to endure. I think nowadays there's way more support and things that would have been set in place or the idea of some women would probably not put themselves in some of the position that they did in this. But I felt like there are some characters in this that I know a woman like that. Yes, yes. A woman who will stay in a bad situation in hopes of their religious belief would save the person, that kind of deal, or prevent the person from being who they are. There's that elements of this. There's elements of family trauma, family drama, family expectation, family obligation that would make you put yourself also in a bad situation. You think of children born into these kind of circumstances. You think of the bond that you may have with another person where both of you guys essentially can't even help each other because you both are experiencing similar things. It is heavy on that, but I also feel like she chose the right time period to tell a story like this, because in modern time it would have been a little bit more difficult for a reader to really feel a certain way about what was happening, compared to the fact that when it was happening in this book, the time period, that was a common act, that was a common thing to happen, and it's ugly. It's you know, ideally we want to act like it didn't happen. You know, the what you would say, the dirty laundry that is put in a book. Yeah, I would say that it did something towards the end that I felt the author wanted to put a realistic take on the fact that in situations like this, not everybody survives. And what they leave behind is important to discuss and talk about. And there's that grief and that pain and that sorrow that comes with it that you may inflict on others. And you have to find a way to navigate through that grief. I thought that was interesting in this, and I thought that was like a good... I thought that was necessary in a story like this. It is heavy though. This is not a story you're walking lightly, because it is heavy on domestic abuse. It's heavy on physical and sexual abuse. It is heavy on social and political injustice and war crime in terms of what people were experiencing back that time in another country. It's there. Did not expect this from this. Nevertheless, I am a fan of Haitian authors and how they incorporate their history and the good and the bad in their books, and I'm here for it. So if you definitely want to check this out. All right, I am blinking, so let's hope this battery don't die no time soon. But I, of course, made this in the last video. I'm going to rock it today because I'm going to get my feet done, and I'm going to go pick up some stuff for my friend's 1-year-old's party. That's tomorrow. I did not make anything because I've never made anything kitty-wise, but I'm going to try to see, maybe in the future, make something cute and surprise it. But for now, we are going to the store to pick up some cute kitty stuff. But I also made this, and this was probably the most challenging in terms of, I made the belt, I made the straps, and I use a different tool. So far, all of them, I've used different company hardware. Love this hardware that I use on this one. Did not give me any problem. I do feel like this is more of me trying to learn to do certain things. And I like that I did good on the straps. It wasn't perfect in terms of the sizing, but nevertheless, I learned something really, really good, and I can't wait to be able to perfect it some more. But it came out really nice. Love it. Then I use another different hardware company that I don't think I will use again for the bigger one. I wanted to see what the size of the bigger one was going to look like, because this is probably the size my mother would get. She wants one. I don't see her walking around with this little bag. That's just not my mother. But I feel like this is a good size for her. She can put a lot of stuff in there. I did not like the hardware process. It sucked. And there's some imperfection when it comes to that. You can, you know, if you come close enough, you'll see it. I would still rock this because I made it. It is going to be my, like, out and about kind of bag. I will make a better one, of course, when I make my mom's, and, you know, just get better hardware and take my time and get this one. Again, they don't take that long to make. I would say you could probably do this bag in like 2.5 hours. If, you know, because the lining inside, it is lined. It does have a pocket inside. And, you know, the pocket is, especially in this one, is a good size pocket, but it holds a lot. This is huge. It's huge, and it's not even full. But I'm not going to make the strap because I don't want to make no more time on this. But I have these webbing that I purchased, and this is a black and white one, so I think that's what I might put on this just to, for now, until I get better hardware, to make another bigger size black one that I'll probably make for my mother, because I feel like she will wear this, and again, it's going to have a bigger strap so she can have it over her shoulder and not hold it like this. Like I would normally just hold this bag, carry it like this. But we're gonna do better, and it's practice, guys. A lot of this is practice. I am not an expert. I'm just learning how to make these, and I'm gonna keep practicing until I perfect it and get it right. I'm not in the business. This is not for selling. It's just something, a hobby that I love doing. And I already got people asking me to make them because they saw what I have so far. I feel like I'm still learning, and even though they do look nice, for me, it's like about 80%. I would give myself a B. I would not give myself an A on any of these right now. I feel like I still, you know, I'm learning, and I am, you know, I just love crafting. I just love using my hands. My friend also came by on Juneteenth for her measurements, because again, a second year of me making her birthday dress. If you're watching this better not be a tradition, okay? So, and it's a sexy dress because the back is out, but that's what she wants. So that's what I'm going to be working on the next week. And then the week after, I have to try and find a way to make my outfit that I want. But I'm going to spend more time on hers because it's her birthday weekend, and she's going to want to look va-va-voom. And I will show you guys the dress, the process of making it. I probably won't give the full-on when it's completely done until after, just because she may not want nobody to see you. I doubt any of our people we know watch my videos. I very much doubt that, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I asked her if she wants me to post any of the final footage, but I would show the process of making it, and then when she wears it, get some pictures so you could actually see what it looks like on her. But nevertheless, I'm excited that she's allowing me again to make her dress. All right, guys, I will end this video here. See you guys in tomorrow live show. See you guys tomorrow, and thanks for watching. Bye.